And I've received a question from Sal Yedelstein about the op-ed article published by Judge Richard Goldstone in an American paper over the weekend, in which Judge Goldstone retracted allegations he had made against Israel in a report sponsored by the UN Human Rights Council. This report, published several years ago, dealt with Israel's military actions to defend Israel against thousands of rocket attacks launched by Hamas in the Gaza Strip against millions of Israeli civilians. Rather than finding Hamas guilty of war crimes, Judge Goldstone found Israel guilty of a premeditated campaign to kill a maximum number of Palestinian civilians, and then faulted Israel for failing to investigate these so-called war crimes. Now, several years later, Judge Goldstone is recanting. He's saying that Israel did not launch any premeditated attack against the Palestinians, that Israel had no choice but to defend itself. He has now admitted belatedly that the UN Human Rights Council is biased against Israel, and he expressed shock that Hamas, a terrorist organization, has never investigated itself for committing war crimes for shooting at civilians. Now, all of this retraction is welcomed by us, but alas, it comes very, very late. The Goldstone report inflicted immense damage on Israel, and not only on Israel, but against all democracies that are fighting terrorists who don't wear uniforms, who hide behind their own civilian population and uses them as human shields. Israel continues to be condemned annually by the Human Rights Council, more frequently than virtually all countries in the world combined, more frequently than Libya, North Korea, Saudi Arabia. So to say that it is biased is an understatement. And Israel continues to confront Hamas in the Gaza Strip. Just 2 weeks ago, Hamas fired over 100 missiles and mortar shells against our civilians in the southern part of Israel. My own daughter, a student at Ben Gurion University, had to run from class for a bomb shelter. Imagine doing that on your college campus, as huge missiles fell just near the campus. Israel recently intercepted an arms ship sent by Iran via Syria, the Victoria, laden with advanced missiles and ammunition for Hamas. And now there's a report of a future flotilla. The damage caused by the Goldstone report can never entirely be repaired, but it can be redressed to a significant degree if the UN would then take that report and rescind it entirely and cast it into the garbage bin of history once and for all. We hope that the UN will have the moral fortitude and vision to do just that.